Hi guys, welcome back to Fishing No Problem. Today I just want to show you our latest adventure. Frosty's invested in a new electric motor for the boat. This is one of the motor guides and a lovely man called Gary is actually putting it on the boat. This is the fiberglass mould that he's got going so far, and we'd love for you to come along on this adventure and follow us as the process happens. If you like our videos, please subscribe, and we look forward to more adventures with you.
All I'm going to do is mark out where your bow mount's actually going to sit.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tape it up.
Yeah.
Wax it.
Yep.
And then we'll start laying glass back on it to get all this shaping.
I'll get it more solid.
Yeah. So we'll lay about 4 layers of glass on it, or 7.
Yeah.
And then we stick our board on.
Yeah.
And then we put 7 layers over.
How thick's the ply you put on there?
I don't use ply, I use a foam, so it doesn't rot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a high density foam.
Yeah. So that's the template, Gary, you're marking out, is it?
Just my glass pattern.
Yep.
And then our board will come off. That's what we're going to screw bolt down to the boat with.
Yes.
There.
Will that have to be reinforced underneath?
We'll put blocks in under if it needs it, but the thickness of this should be like 8 to 10 mil thick.
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
And then once we bolt through, we'll use an Allen key button head to make it look nice. And then a Sikaflex all the way underneath as well.
Alright,
nice glue. Wax, mould release.
It's a mould release, okay. So you put that on first?
Yep, so I've taped it all up. So now I'll just wax it all up. You can even wax it out there in case you get like a little spray off your roller.
Yeah.
So you can just, it'll just, yeah, push off. So we give it like 3 waxes.
Yes.
And you just got to wait half an hour between the waxing.
That's your polyester, is that what you call resin or no?
Yeah, polyester resin.
Polyester resin.
It's a blue, your vinyl will be like a pinky brownie.
Yes.
Yep, and your epoxy's clear.
And so that's one of that. So how much hardener would you put in that?
In that there, probably about 5 mil.
5 mil of hardener,
Yep,
okay.
because they're 500.
Yes.
Just going to put a bit of resin down first. Resin will go off quicker in a mass than spread out like that.
Okay.
So if I left it in that cup, it'll go off in like
A lot faster.
20 minutes to half an hour, you know.
I understand.
And it'll crack and flare up and give you a real horrible smell.
It'll get hot.
Yeah. So don't go throw your stuff straight in the bin after you finish glass, and you let it go off and then bin it. You can use a roller if you want, or just a brush.
Is that what that roller's there for?
Well, that's a consolidator.
Yep.
That's what'll push all the air out of the glass.
Yep.
You put another layer straight on it.
Yes.
And then you can roll it, you know. You can put 2 layers on it if you want, because it's only thin.
Yes. So will you put a more solid matting on next time?
Yeah, I'm going to put another 2 more of them on.
Or 225 is it?
Yeah, another 225, 2 more 225s.
Yes.
And then we'll roll with one of these
Yes.
wires.
Yes.
Then another 225 in between.
Yes.
Or a 600.
Yes.
And then finish with a 600 over the top.
Okay.
Yeah, just taking the air out of the glass.
I understand.
Because anything, we got a bubble in it, that's a cavity, and then it's movement down the track, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the thing is to get all your bubbles out of your glass.
That looks solid, that one, doesn't it? The sole that is. So you're getting the air out of this again.
Yeah, you got to consolidate it all, and it lays it better on your boat.
Yeah.
See how it's taking shape?
Yes.
Take all the air out.
So this is as far as we're going today. Gary's coming back about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and it'll be hard, and then he's going to continue.
Give it a sand.
We'll give it a sand, and then we'll keep going with it. This is the board we're using. It's PVC board. It's about 40mm thick, and Gary's about to put one layer of glass on it before it goes on the boat.
Just on the bottom side of it.
Just on the bottom side of it.
So we can get a good bog adhesive.
Did you make it a stronger mix?
Yeah, yep. Well, that's what I want today, just for this part here.
Yes. That's the bottom of your base.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just the skin over the back.
Yes.
So that's the bog for the under the board. So I've just marked the bog. Should have gloves on, but we're saving them. Too much of a round.
Mm-hmm.
What I'll do. Just want to leave like a cove. So I've just bogged it.
Yes.
Now I've just resin coated there. I'm just going to put a little layer on here just to hold it all into place.
Understand.
And that way we can pull this pipe out and work all the way around it. So yeah, the resin holds the glass up.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only got a little layer there, so we're going to start staggering all our joins down.
Yes.
So if you put them all in one spot and let go, all your glass will tear off in the one spot.
So now we've got another coat going on the bottom, another sheet.
600 double wires.
600.
Give it another 3 layers.
3 on the bottom and 3 on the top, and that'll be the end of it. Is that correct?
That's it. You don't have to get rid of your dust because it's fiberglass dust. It'll all go back in on each other.
And then it'll be ready for gel coating, yeah?
Yeah.
So Tuesday you're going to pull it off?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I just want to give it a couple of days to harden and sit out in the sun for a bit. Angle. Yep.
Alright. So the gusset won't go all the way along, it's just going to go halfway. One gusset.
It'll come out 20 mil before the edge.
Okay, what's the gusset be going to be made out of?
It's the same foam.
Yeah, okay.
The same board, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And that's just an add-on at the end.
So we're all finished here now and it looks really, really good. So what's next, Gary?
The next step is we're just going to let it harden for a couple of days.
Yes.
Give it full sunlight, a bit of weather, whatever, and then I'll come back on Tuesday, and then we're just going to pry him off.
Yes.
And then I'm going to take it back to the workshop and then give it a few layers of gel coat first.
Yes.
And then once I get my thickness with the gel coat, I'll flow coat it.
Yep.
That way I can sand it.
Okay, gotcha.
So we're going to release this now. All I want to do is just get under the edge of the glass in the corner.
Yep.
I've got these nylon wedges.
Yes.
So they can't mark your boat. You can see how
Yep.
they're going to scratch your boat or anything. And we just got to zip in the corner here.
And then she'll just pop, huh?
We'll just give it a little tap. Just a couple of wedges here.
Ooh, she's coming.
There we go.
There she is. Look at that. The mold release works.
And there are our cut lines.
Yep.
And just shape it all up.
Beautiful. Look at that.
And we just peel all this.
Right.
So what we've done, we've pulled it off the boat. These are the markings that we had on the boat
Yes.
once we thing. So what we're going to do now is just take all this dead furry shit off, or furry stuff off, sorry.
And then give it a good sand.
Yeah, and then we're going to give it a sand up. But we just want to get rid of all this so we can work with what we got, so we don't get spiked and that.
And how many coats of gel coat will it have before it goes back on the boat?
Probably around 3 to 4 coats, nice
Right.
thick coats.
Yep.
So I've got to wet and dry it all back in
Yes.
to get my shine back up.
All right.
Yep, so now I'm just going to start this grinder up.
All right.
It might get a bit dusty.
See how it
Wind's
goes.
blowing that way, so it should be white. I don't use the guard.
How many sheets have we got there, Gary? All up.
It's about 14 layers.
14 layers in total.
Yep. And extra there because of the build-up.
Very solid.
I just want to just take that edge off, just give it a slight roll.
Yeah. And what do we got here? Gel coat.
That's gel coat.
So
Oh,
can that
yeah.
paint straight on now?
I just got to harden it and paint it straight on.
Oh, you got to put a hardener into it.
Yeah. And because it's gel coat, once it goes off, I don't have to sand it. I can just put another layer of gel coat straight back over it.
Yes. Okay.
And on the last one, we'll put a wax in it.
Yes.
Then I can sand it and it won't clog up your paper.
And what is that? Is that like you're going to put 3 coats in total?
Yeah, so I've just grabbed out like 200 grams.
Yeah.
That's just the first coat. We're just going to put it on nice and thick and let it go off.
Yep.
So we're just going to, I wanted to go off pretty, nice and pretty standard. So I'm only going to put like 2 mil in it.
2 mil.
Yep. And because the gel coat goes off really quick, just stir him up.
So 2 mil hardener. What's that about? 300 mil of gel coat?
Around about that, 250 to 300 mil, yeah. I like to give it a good stir so you know it's gone through it.
Yep. You just brush it on.
So we've hardened it. Now we're just gonna brush it on there.
Do you want me to do anything?
So I'm just gonna do the bottom first,
Yeah.
and then I can do the top easier.
Alright.
So I'll just hold this up. So yeah, it's just a nice brushing. Same thing, we'll just start underneath.
Try that. There you go.
Because it's gel coat to gel coat, we don't have to sand it.
Uh-huh.
Just got to put it on nice
Oh, you don't have to.
No.
If it's gel coat, the gel coat.
No. If it was flow coat, you would. Just getting all the nooks and crannies.
Today we're back with Gary, and he's made the mould up for the front of the boat for the motor guide. You can see he's pre-drilled some holes here, and the mould is going to go on very shortly. There it is sitting down there.
Where a mould's going to go, you just give it a light sand. Just nothing will stick to anything shiny. It'll just release down the track. So you've got to dull things up to get things to stick.
Yeah.
So we've just given it a light scuff. Just throwing some Sikaflex on there.
Just a bit?
Don't be shy with it because you don't want it to fall off.
You'll be
Alright. Yeah, just forward that way a bit. Keep going. Yep, there.
hang on. Down right there.
Should be forward.
I'm in.
Yep.
Wow,
Right.
check that out.
In. Now that the mould has been mounted to the side of the hull, the next step is to cut and hinge the bow rail ready for the motor guide to be fitted. Please watch for the next video as we will show this process as it happens. Anyone interested in doing something similar, please leave a comment and I'm more than happy to put you in contact with Gary. Thanks for that. Bye for now. Cheers.